Hello and welcome to Austin Anderson Sports Talk. Today in the NFL, free agency is officially, almost over. Almost all of the big names have found either a new home or didn't pack their bags and are staying exactly where they were last year. So, who's the big winners in free agency? Well, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lost Darrelle Revis. How can they be the biggest winners? Yeah, they lost Darrelle Revis, but they also lost his $16 million a year price tag. That is $7 million a year more than the second highest paid cornerback in the league. And besides, they replaced him with cornerback Alterron Werner from the Tennessee Titans, who literally will play for a quarter of what Darrelle Revis is going to play for. They also got defensive end Michael Johnson from the Bengals, shored up their offensive line a bit with Evan Dietrich Smith. And if his name sounds familiar, well, Ndamukong Suh stomped on him. But he's actually a really good player. And in more of an interesting and possibly debatable topic, they brought in Josh McCown, formerly of the Chicago Bears, to be their starting quarterback. Yeah, they drafted Mike Glennon out of NC State. And, for a rookie, especially drafted where he was, he did pretty good. So to not even have a competition and name Josh McCown starter is a little controversial. But to me, Josh McCown outplayed Jay Cutler in his 7-year contract for millions of dollars. This huge contract that he doesn't deserve. But as a Lions fan, I am thrilled that he got. In the NBA, the Spurs have won 14 in a row and sit atop of our power rankings. Following them is Durant in OKC. There is absolutely no debate whether Kevin Durant should be the MVP, because he absolutely should be, and it should be not close. He's a better overall player this year, stat-wise, on his team right now than LeBron James. Following them is the Los Angeles Clippers, who are about to get their best shooter, JJ Redick, back. Fourth, Houston Rockets. Dwight Howard's been out with an ankle injury, but they haven't lost without him. And so the top 4 teams in our power rankings are the top 4 teams in the West. And that is a crazy, crazy playoff matchup. You have the Texas-sized clash of San Antonio and Houston, D12 and Tim Duncan. At the 1-4, it's a second-round matchup. And at the 2-3, you have OKC and LA. I mean, I hate to admit it, but the NBA just isn't as exciting as March Madness. But we could be in for one of the best playoffs we've had in a while. And 5th is the Heat and the Pacers. They both kind of stink right now, but they're stinking together. And in the MLB, Miguel Cabrera just became the richest baseball player to ever walk the face of the earth. He just signed a 10-year, $292 million contract. And they have vesting options for year 11 and year 12. So it's possible we could be looking at a 12-year, $352 million contract for the Detroit Tigers first baseman. Now he's going to be 31 in April. So he's going to play next year, right at that point where hitters start to decline. But this isn't your average hitter. This is the greatest hitter I have ever seen. And this is the smartest hitter I have ever seen. I mean, he hit .348 with 44 home runs and 137 RBIs last year, and he couldn't really walk. I mean, off-season surgery to repair a torn muscle. He's the reigning back-to-back MVP, the reigning back-to-back batting champion. And if you had to give a 10-year contract to a guy in their 30s, it wouldn't be Robinson Cano. It would be Miguel Cabrera. Alright folks, that's it for this week's show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with this. Your life changes every day. You change lives every day. But that doesn't mean you have to change for for the worse. Know who you are and be yourself and let things work out, because they will. I promise you they will.